What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Oliver Mack. Welcome to Oliver Rants. And in this video, we got to talk about Sunny from The View and how she actually said something I agree with. Partially. Check it out.
I think our viewers know this. I don't believe in abortion at any time. I don't believe in any exception to it. I don't believe it. No,
even incest.
No, I don't. I don't. And that's considered very radical. And
okay, this is different
for many people, and it's because I'm Catholic and that's my faith. And you know, the justices. There are 6 Catholics on the bench, and there will be.
So here's the thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut her off, but here's the thing. I don't really look at, like, you know, the idea of being pro-life as a religious thing. I know some people do, but I just don't look at it as a religious thing. I look at it as a logic thing. So if you can look at it from a religious standpoint to believe that, well, this human being growing inside you is a life, then you should also look at it from a logical standpoint and not say that, well, I only am pro-life because of my religion. I don't go for that, because it's a life. No matter what your religion is, no matter what your religious beliefs are, that doesn't change the fact that this is a life, that this is a human being growing inside of you. And to get an abortion means you would have to kill that human being growing inside of you. That has nothing to do with religion. But let's see. Let's keep going.
Be 2 Protestants, because the newest Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson is Protestant, and there'll be 1 person of Jewish faith. And so this has always been a very difficult discussion for me. But what is not difficult for me is the fact that this is an activist Supreme Court, and they should not be deciding the law based on their faith. And it's just...
Okay, that's where she lost me. No, this is not an activist Supreme Court. We're going to get into that in just a second. Let me let her finish up.
And even though I agree with Alito on the sanctity of life, and he is clearly against abortion because he's had this
he's never had to have
forever.
one, so he can make those kinds of decisions.
None of them have.
But the fact that he clearly is using his religion and wielding it as
how does
a
that reconcile with RBG, though?
Okay, once again, this has nothing to do with religion. What she's saying about this being an activist Supreme Court is completely ridiculous. It's completely preposterous. I agree that she's pro-life. I'm pro-life. Cool, we can agree upon that. But she's still trying to spin it in a Democrat way. She's still trying to spin it in a way that demonizes the right, that demonizes the Supreme Court justices who decided not that abortion is wrong, not that people shouldn't get abortion. The Supreme Court did not make that decision. What the Supreme Court did, the decision that they made was that us as a federal government should not dictate what the states do on this matter. We shouldn't tell you, hey, this is something that should be absolute. Everybody should be able to do this. The Supreme Court actually did not dictate what women should do with their bodies. What the Supreme Court did was say, hey, this is not our decision. This is not something that we need to be saying is absolute. So we're going to kick it back to the states. We're going to let the states decide what they do. And in turn, we're going to let the people decide what they do. So if you live in a red state, you voted in a Republican or conservative governor to run your state. So if you voted in a conservative Republican governor to run your state, you already know that that conservative Republican governor is probably against abortion. So abortion being banned in that state is probably going to happen because of the person that you voted for, right? So you live in Texas. You voted for Governor Greg Abbott. He won the election. Texans voted for Greg Abbott. So in turn, Greg Abbott is someone who's against abortion. You know that when you voted for him. So when he comes in and says, okay, we're going to end abortion, we're going to ban abortion, You knew that had to be a possibility. And if you're living here and you're a liberal, then you also know that if you're living in a red state, you come here from California or New York or any other red state, you come to Texas, you know that in Texas it's red. Our governor is Republican. Our governor has been Republican for a long time. So you know there's a possibility that abortion could be banned in your state. This is what we have in red states, even in Florida. You move to Florida, you're liberal, you move to Florida, you know these things can happen. Now, if abortion is gonna be the deal breaker for you, where you feel like I can't live in a state where I can't kill my baby, then we don't want you in our state. Bottom line, if you feel like the deal breaker for you, so you come to Florida, you have a great economy, you have the suns and the beaches, and it's just beautiful. Everybody's just great. You come to Florida, all these things are just magnificent. We even had Democrat politicians come into Florida during the lockdowns because they wanted to be free. They wanted to experience some freedom. So if all those things are great to you, and the only thing that is a deal breaker for you is the fact that you can't kill your baby, then get the hell out of Florida, get the hell out of Texas, because you are a sick person. And we don't need sick people in red states. It's the bottom line. The fact that these people are going insane because of Roe v. Wade and people like Sonny spreading misinformation about the Supreme Court, saying that this is an activist Supreme Court. And the only reason they made this ruling is because of their faith and their religion. This had nothing to do with faith or religion. This was the Supreme Court trying to set things right. Roe v. Wade was a mistake. They're trying to set things right. The federal government should not decide what states do on abortion. The states should decide. The Supreme Court is appointed by the president. Like, Supreme Court nominees are appointed by the president, and then Congress confirms them. So it would be much more reasonable that the states, who the people in those states directly elect, it would be much more reasonable that those people, those governors, get to control whether this polarizing thing like abortion is okay or not, is banned or accepted. And if you live in a blue state, you have nothing to worry about. It's so crazy to see these people protesting in blue states. Nothing is going to happen to abortion in your state. So shut up, calm down, go drink some milk, take a nap, put your thumb in your mouth, whatever you got to do to calm yourself down, because everything's going to be all right. That's it. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Visit the description section so you get links to my social media and also my merch. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.